World's most dangerous jobs. This list of the top 10 most dangerous jobs will change your perspective and admiration for those who work in these fields. Some are recognized to be deadly, while others may surprise you with a high death rate. They may be well-paying occupations, but are they worth the risk? Welcome to Well Life, the best place where successful people come to get inspired. Number 10. Truck drivers. This work is extremely risky due to two factors: extremely great distance travel and treacherous roads. Some are narrow, steep roads on mountains that aren't designed for vehicles, yet truck drivers are nevertheless obliged to use them. Trollstigen, Norway, for example. Others are icy and slippery, such as the James Dalton Highway in Alaska, and truck drivers can only hope that the huge vehicle does not break through. Over 700 truck drivers lost their life in 2014. Number 9. Prison guard. If you're not completely focused on your work as a prison guard, it might cost you your life. A security guard should never be left alone at high-security prisons, such as Guldani in Georgia, where the most dangerous convicts are housed. Many of these inmates are already serving life sentences, so they don't have much to lose. One of the reasons why rape and inmate beatings are so rampant in jails is because security staff are just too terrified to intervene. Number 8. Nuclear worker. A nuclear meltdown occurred in Japan in 2011, resulting in a massive emission of radioactive material. The active reactors needed to be maintained, but the closer you were to this reactor, the higher the stakes. The radioactive material was so dangerous that it was advised that the inhabitants stay at least a few kilometers away. To shut it off, these employees had to come into direct touch with it. Many of them were killed. That is a dangerous profession. Number 7. Oil rigger. On offshore oil rigs, oil riggers must work up to 16 hours a day. They must be mindful of continuously moving equipment that may crush their bodies with a single misstep, as well as massive waves that could quickly drown them. Don't forget about the oil. Oil is incredibly flammable. An oil rig explosion in the Gulf of Mexico killed 11 people in 2010. Number 6. Electrical power line worker. A human can be killed by 50 volts alone, but a dangerous power line may carry up to 800,000 volts and kill thousands of people. Consider ascending 50 meters while keeping two things in mind. 1. Do not trip. 2. Don't make a bad decision. Both of these errors have the potential to terminate your life in a matter of seconds. Number 5. War zone reporter. A hapless reporter forced to enter a perilous war zone in order to obtain the greatest photographs. All he can do is wear a press logo on his breast and pray he doesn't get shot in the action. Number 4. Coal miner. A coal miner must work an average of 12 hours every day in extremely hazardous conditions. Because of the dense coal dust, the area is so tiny, you can barely see anything, and you may have difficulty breathing. Breathing in this dust may be dangerous on its own, and you must be mindful that the mine hundreds of meters above you could collapse at any time. If you're lucky, you die quickly; if not, you might be imprisoned and starve to death. Number 3. Lumberjack. You may believe that it is only the sharp saw that is harmful. No, in reality, the majority of persons who die in this profession do so because they have an incorrect estimate of where the tree will land and are crushed in the process. Number 2. Astronauts. The death rate for astronauts is around 7%. Knowing that you have a 7% probability of dying makes you reconsider your choice of profession. When you're going to lift off in a rocket, a lot of things may go wrong. One minor error might cause the rocket to explode, the oxygen to leak, or you to be trapped in space indefinitely. Number 1. Deep crab fishing. You may have watched the TV show with the Alaskan fishermen. This risky work is no laughing matter. They must be able to work up to 24 hours a day, brush ice off the boat, perform heavy lifting, and be wary of massive waves that might knock any guy off the boat. If you ask an elderly fisherman if he has ever been in a risky position and escaped unscathed, he would most likely respond yes.